Jason, what stands out from just the way you guys play tonight?
Fatigue, and they were aggressive. Give them credit. They came out and pressured us, and we turned the ball over too many times against a talented team. So, looking at that, also just didn't play up to our standards on the defensive end.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, fatigue was a factor after playing 2 overtime games over the weekend. Just what you see in terms of like the effort from your guys.
Guys gave effort. We're a couple guys down.
Yeah.
So Moussa is starting. He's trying DP. And then we got a little foul trouble. So we'll look at this. Hopefully get some rest and get ready for Wednesday.
When you built momentum like you did the other night and a big overtime win, and then you're down so many players today, I want to say you forget about this, but you kind of have to put this one away to refocus on the momentum you built before you left.
Yeah, this is just part of the season. Our health is a big problem. We have guys out for one game and then they're in on minute restriction, so there is no continuity. There won't be any continuity. We're trying to piece this thing together and give those guys in that locker room credit. They're fighting, and it's just what it is right now until we can get healthy.
Is that partly the function of you guys had more turnovers than assists? The ball movement was lagging. Is that just a function of fatigue and not having the guys together?
Fatigue, back to back, but also playing a good team. Minnesota's a good team, and so they pressured us. We committed some turnovers. We can say it's fatigue, but also we have to be better with the ball. That's something that no matter if we are tired or not, we've turned the ball over a lot this season, so we have to be better.
How'd you kind of see Naz Reid kind of take advantage of you guys being without your front court?
He shot the 3 well. I mean, that's what he does. He can shoot it. He can post up. He's one of the best 6-man in this league, and so for him, he got whatever he wanted tonight, posting up or even shooting the 3. And we all know he can shoot the 3 well.
Just went out. It was obviously tough circumstances for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously went to overtime last night. Long travel, kind of sluggish. Felt like we didn't really have any energy today, but I mean, it's a part of the business, part of what we got to do. So I mean, we got to be better. Obviously, this is a long game, and we can learn from it and just try to get better from it.
Twice as many turnovers as assists after 3 quarters. Is that just a function of the combination of fatigue and a lot of guys being out and not normal positions?
Yeah, I would say so. A lot of guys out, a lot of guys play positions they haven't really played before in this league. So obviously trying to play with new lineups we haven't really seen together. So just trying to work the game as much as we can, just trying to stick with it. Obviously next man up mentality, and nobody's going to feel sorry for ourselves. So we just got to go out there and just keep fighting.
Jason mentioned lack of continuity between you guys just because all your guys in and out the line. What did you learn from last year to be able to kind of apply pressure?
Stick with it. I mean, things will turn. It's not going to rain forever. So for us, we got to stick to our principles and kind of just build an identity. Don't let each and every game obviously get to us, and just try to stick with our principles and things will turn.
As a collective, you guys went back-to-back overtimes over the weekend. Just how much of fatigue factor tonight?
I'd probably say it was probably a little fatigue, but I wouldn't make that an excuse. We just got to come back, with better intention, better energy. And try to win these games. We don't want to keep dropping games. I know there's a lot of guys in the locker room that want to win, and I feel like it's going to come. It's going to come soon. So.
How'd you kind of approach your opportunity? Obviously, you didn't play the last 2. How'd you kind of approach it?
Just waiting for my number to be called, and whenever my number is called, just being ready for those opportunities. I mean, like you've seen today, just coming out, trying to be aggressive, trying to make an impact any way I can, get my teammates involved, and just try to be a threat out there.
Do you have a specific directive when you're going into the game? Like they'll tell you they want you to do?
Nah, I just pretty much go out there, just try to play off my instincts. Try to make the right plays, and just when I'm open, take the shots. I'm not just trying to get off of it. So.
Rough out there with really a shortage of big guys, and they're wearing for them. You have guys that not used to playing with.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's new guys, so still working on the chemistry with that. But with the bigs being out, it's next man up. So we got to be able to cover for those guys until they get back. So.
PJ was saying, it doesn't rain forever. There's going to be better days ahead. Is that what kind of keeps y'all going?
Yeah,
right
I feel like that's what keeps us going. It's a great group of guys. We all like men and riding each other. So, we all think this is not going to last that long. I feel like we're very close. Most of the games that we lose, I feel like the games that we are in or like crunch time games. So we just got to go back to watching film and execute when we get out there and pay attention to detail. So.
How do you think Moussa did in his first start, and how have you seen him kind of progress since he first started playing this year?
I mean, Moussa's done a great job. Ever since he's got here, bringing great energy. Whenever his number's called, trying to go out there, make the right plays, just being a spark for us. And I feel like he's done a great job of that. Then today, obviously he got his first start, so that's something that's a real big deal for someone like him who's never done that before and his first time doing that. So, I was happy for him, and just want to continue to see him grow and get better. So.